And welcome back to Pointer. In this video we're going to do a very simple drawing. We're going to draw some lines and we're not going to use any points. So you can kind of say this is a pointless example, but let's go to it. Pointer script and an SVGR without a pointer list. Now how that differs from this fellow is that here's the pointer list. There's no pointer list here. There is a rendering though. The rendering space is 300 by 400. I can see that if I go over to display, grid, show. You can see the grid. Let's hide it for the time being. And now I'm going to make this 300 by 200. That's this capital WH, which is assigned to the lowercase wh. The lowercase wh is the actual width and height of the output. Notice that the lowercase wh now looks different. If I change this, so what it's doing is it's creating, creating a collection of lines, or a list of lines. That this thing says create a list of lines starting from 100 through 150, and they are all going to start at the center, which in this case would be 150 comma 100, and go to some other place. Let's look at the R panel just to see it. 150, 100, and then it goes out, and there's 150 of these lines here. Go back. If I make one small change, make this a minus, commit, we get a more interesting picture. Every time I do a commit, it changes a little bit, and that's because sample creates a random sample of pairs of numbers which are assigned the x1, y2, while the center is always going to be the center of this thing, which is the wh over 2. So if you haven't seen R before, lapply creates a list. The SVGR takes that list, unwraps it, and creates line for each one of the for each argument and applies the whole thing. I could instead have written line 150 times with this wh over 2 and so forth, and put a comma in between and get the same thing, but that would be tedious, real tedious. Anyway, again, the R panel is 150, 100, and these are the random numbers. You notice now we get some negative numbers in here. Okay, that's good for iterating, and that's it for now. We'll try another one later. Take care and stay safe, and COVID-19 is real, so be careful.